Welcome to another Earth Engine tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to run gmap and Earth Engine in Google Colab. All you need is an internet browser. You don't need to set up a gmap on your local computer. Let's get started. So first, you need to go to my GitHub repo to find out the notebook examples. So if you go to my gmap GitHub repo, then go to examples, notebooks. It should be number 35. So you just click, and from here the notebook should be loaded, and there are 3 icons here on this notebook. So you need to click the one in Google Colab. You can right click, open in a new tab. Once it is open, very important because I just updated the package. And now you don't need to authenticate Earth Engine every time when you run a Colab notebook. So the first step is very important. You need to go to the left side here, click the files icon, and here there's 3 icons. Make sure that you click this one, mount drive. So once you click, it will ask you to for permission. So you just need to click, hit OK. So the reason for this one is that when we authenticate Google Earth Engine, we create a credentials, basically Earth Engine token on this notebook. But once you close this notebook, the token will be destroyed. So you need to basically authenticate every time. It's not very convenient. So I updated the package. Now once you authenticate, if you mount your Google Drive, it will save a token to your Google Drive. So next time when you the drive is mounted again, it will automatically load token from your Google Drive rather than from your authenticate every time. Okay, so once you mounted the drive, then this goes to the source code. Very simple and straightforward. First of all, you need to install the package. So in Google Colab, if you want to execute a certain command, if you use on your local computer, you don't need this exclamation. But since we're on Google Colab, so if you want to run any command, you need to put the exclamation mark at the beginning of the code you want to run. Don't put any space like that. You just need to exclamation and then followed by the command. And then just hit 1. First, you need to give permission for this notebook. Just hit 1 anyway. Then it should go ahead and install the gmap Python package from pip. This might take a few seconds, and once it's done, you should receive the notification. So it's successfully. This one is okay, you can ignore, it doesn't matter. And next, we need to import the library. Keep that in mind. The very important difference between Google Colab and Jupyter Notebook on your local computer is that Colab does not support IPy leaflet. Okay, so gmap has 2 plotting backends, IPy leaflet and volume. If you on your local computer, you use the IPy leaflet because it provides more interactive functionality. For example, if you click your mouse on the map, you can get the coordinates. Then you can use the coordinates to extract data from Google Earth Engine. But in volume, you cannot. Once the map is displayed, there's no bi-directional communication, so it's more like static, just for displaying Earth Engine data layers. That's it. But the good thing about Colab is that you don't have to install anything on your computer. You just need an internet browser. That's it. So it's good for teaching and good for people who don't have the skills to set up gmap or Earth Engine on your computer. So just to have that in mind. So once we install the package, then we can import. Okay, so we need 2 libraries. The first one is Earth Engine. Just import EE, and this one is very important. Okay, import gmap.ee volume as gmap. Okay, don't just import gmap. It doesn't work. You won't be able to see the map. Because import gmap by default use the IPy leaflet plotting backend. We want to use the volume. Okay, and just hit 1. So next, we're going to create the map. You will see here, you just need to run. And since this is the first time I'm running this notebook, you need to authenticate. Next time when we run another notebook, we won't have to authenticate. So all you need to do is just click open, and then from here authenticate. Then from here just hit allow, and then copy the credential, come back to here, and then just paste, hit enter, and you will say fully saved token, and the token was saved to this notebook temporarily, but it also saved a copy to your Google Drive. So if you go to your Google Drive, under the authentic .config Earth Engine, it should save this credentials later. So all I need to do is hit run, and you get the add the Earth Engine data. So these are all the common Earth Engine data syntax. So you can access the Earth Engine image, and you can set the visualization, and then you can add the data layer. So just map.add layer and map.add layer, and then you can set the center. So lastly, you can display the map. And also pay attention to the differences between this one and IPy leaflet. If you're using Folium, you need to specifically use this line, add layer control. So later, when on the map, you can have a layer control. You can click to turn layer on and off if you have multiple layers. If you don't add this one, you won't have the layer control. So we see now we have the map and it's interactive. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. And this is the layer control I'm talking about. You can turn this layer on and off, right? So the background is using the OpenStreetMap. And this is the Google Map base map, the DM, and the feature collection. So that's it. And that's all for this tutorial. If you enjoy this tutorial, please consider hitting the like button and subscribe to my channel. So next time when you open this notebook again, make sure that you click the Mount Google Drive first, and then you will be able to load the token. So now if you come back to here to see my Google Drive, you will see there's a credential. So this is the same. If you're running on your local computer, it will also create this credentials file on your local computer. And if you go back to the notebook, we can, for example, restart runtime. And once everything is restart, you will see here we still, because this is mounted already, so we already have the credentials files under the Google Drive. So if I come back here to again, if I install, since we already installed, so it won't take time. And then import, run this one, and you will see this time it doesn't ask you for authentication because it will automatically load the credentials from your Google Drive. And then we hit source code again and run this one again. You should be able to get the source code. Okay, so hopefully the new version of Gmap makes it easier for you to use Google's engine on Google Colab. And in that way, you don't have to authenticate every time and then receive the authentication email every time. So less annoying now. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye bye.